Welcome everybody to another video. Today I will be doing a devlog of me making a FNAF game on Scratch. So if you want me to continue this series, please leave it down below by liking this video a whole bunch. So I already made the assets like Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy. I also have Unwithered and Fredbear slash Golden Freddy slash Yellow Bear. So first what you want to do is make a warning text. And if you want to consider this a tutorial, go ahead and say that. So I just want to, start out with warning text. First, I'm going to just do a warning. Oh, I should probably make that. I like to make my warning text like kind of white but not fully white, like a off white. And then we're going to add that. Copy, paste. I like doing that to make sure things are centered. This game contains flashing lights, loud. That's not how you spell loud. Loud noises and jump scares. I don't know if that's correct, but I don't really care. Oh, and you also want to set that to 0, 0. I'm just making this a tutorial, am I? So I'm just going to do that, shove that down there, and save. Now I'm just gonna call this image, because why not? So I'm going to take a green flag. I'm gonna set the opacity to 100. Then I'm going to. Oh, I should also add a show. Wait 1 second. Then repeat 100 times. And then we're going to get a change by -2, I think. And you have to make sure that switches to ghost. So, let's see how that looks. Yep, fades in as always. And now you want to do the same thing, but do this. And I'm just making this a tutorial. Frick. Sorry. Didn't do that. So it will pop in. It will wait a couple seconds. Then it will pop right back out. And there we go. Now what I'm going to do is going to make a menu screen. Okay. So now I'm going to make the menu screen. So first I'm going to call this robot. That's not how to spell robot. Robot Twitch. Now I'm going to take lovely Freddy Fazbear here. I'm going to plop him right here. And I'm going to set him to 0, 0 right now. And I'm going to set him to 150. But if I want to make this good, I'm going to make it so there's a little dot. Thanks to DK Universe for telling this. I'm going to call it Sizer. So I'm going to do when a green flag's clicked, switch costume to Sizer. Then I'm going to do a set 1 to 100 and switch costume to costume 1. But I'll set that to actually 400. I'm going to plop him right here. So, let me just get rid of this. So, I'm going to make it so it will go to that position I want. So, it will go there. So, there. Now, I'm going to make it so, the reason why I want it to be like that, because I want to make it so it will twitch and show every animatronic. So we'll see how much that can go. There we go. Now I'm going to call this Freddy. Then I'm going to put Bonnie in here. And I am going to get rid of his eyes. And I'm going to call this Bonnie Twitch. I'm going to do that. Now I'm going to duplicate Bonnie and call this Chica Twitch. And this time I'm going to actually take Chica, copy, delete, paste. And instead of blacking out the eyes, I'm actually going to give her the red, not the red, the spooky eyes. So let me just center that. Go delete that. I'm sorry that this is taking so long. I should probably just, there we go. We'll just save that now. And there we go. So, I'm going to make it so when I receive menu screen, show, I should probably put a hide here. And forever, I should probably put a hide right there. Forever, drag in a wait. And I'm going to make it so it will wait 6 to 8 seconds. Then I'm going to switch it to Freddy. And I'm going to put Freddy right here just in case. But I'm going to make it so it will do Bonnie. Then we'll do a 0.1. Then we'll do a Chica. Then we'll do Bonnie again. Then back to Freddy. So we'll see. Let's see what that looks like. Let it just load in. I hope my mic is working. Because if it's not, I'm going to be very, very sad. Try again. Okay. Wait a minute. Give me a second, actually. Alright, that should work, maybe. I don't know. Why? There we go. So... Oh, I don't know. Okay. Sorry about my chair. It's very screechy. Let's see how that looks. Yep, that looks good. I'm going to switch that 0.1 to 0.01. 0.01. 0.01. Let's see how that looks. Just give it a second. Oh, I think that looks good. Now I'm going to make a second backdrop. And I'm going to call this thumbnail logo. And I'm going to add the, actually, let me just real quick steal this and say 5 nights at Freddy's. And I'm going to just put that right there. I'm going to make that fairly small. And alright, let me go get a static, and I'll be right back to you. Alright, I got my static, so I'll just, that's the wrong key. Switch that to 00 and make that 150. And I'm gonna rename this to static. So I'll make it so when green flag's clicked, switch background to background 1. But then when I receive main menu, switch backdrop to thumbnail. Now I'm going to make it so when green flag's clicked, go to 00 and hide. Then I'll make it so when I receive main menu, forever, and next costume. And I'm also going to add a set ghost to, let's do 98. That's a little too subtle. What about 97? Yeah, that will do. So I'll set that to 97, and let's see how that looks. Oh my goodness, 13 minutes in recording, and this is what I'm doing. So, remember to put a show. Sorry about the background sound. If you hear that, you just turned down my microphone. There we go. Oh, crap. So here we have the main menu so far. Let us add a play button. So we'll just put in this and call this new game button. And to make this really look good, I'm going to position it. New game. Make that smaller. Please don't mind the fact that my new game button and everything is very tiny. So I'll just do that. Bless you, Pandalotl. Sorry about now we're going to make another one, and this time we are gonna make it so there are 2 arrows. Arrows! Frick! Sorry about that. So, let me just... So, we will put, when a green fact is clicked, go to 0, 0, and hide. When I receive menu screen, forever, if else, put a show, put a mouse pointer. Actually, always remember to put this, because if you don't put this, this is going to be very hard to touch. And okay, then we'll put a oh my goodness, I'm turning this into a flippin' tutorial. Frick. There we go. So if we go into the game, save. Let me actually bring that to front layer. Save now. And there we go. We got a new game button. And we have Freddy twitching out with his friends. Frick! That sounded weird. Frick! Frick! Fricky! 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 Frick! And now I'm going to actually do something that most people wouldn't expect. Instead of a continue button, I'm going to add a nights button. So, yeah. And every night you'll get a little, okay, so I'll just say this to nights. Make this call nights. Copy. Delete, paste. Add into these. And actually, I need to put this down right here. So that may work. So we'll save that and we'll come in. Warning, this game contains flashing lights, loud noises, and lots of jump scares. Correct me if I messed anything up. So we have a nights and new game. Oh, I just noticed that nights, when you hover over it, it's a little down. So we might need to make this go up. There we go. Now that's fixed. And something that I'm also going to do is I'm also going to put in a gallery. Yes, a gallery. Gallery button. So go to 0, 0. And then say gallery. There we go. Copy, delete, paste. Forgot to put a space. Shoot, Tukey. Boo, Mookie. Save now. And let's see how that looks. Let it load in. Sorry if the volume's a little weird. So now we have a new game, Nights in a Gallery. Shoot, Tukey, bottom, Mookie. Sorry about my cussing. Y space. Here we go. Save now. Now that's done. Now we should probably... okay. So I'm going to call this Five Nights at Freddy's. Post shift. And the reason why I made this, because I'm going to actually make this red. Five Nights at Freddy's post shift. Now I'm going to actually scooch these two down. There we go. Save. So this is Five Nights at Freddy's post shift so far. We have these buttons which do not do anything right now. Oh, and before anything else, you should probably put who made this. So I'm gonna put DPG. Oh, I should probably put by DPG 2024. And then I'm going to do FNAF by Scott Cotham. Correct me if that is terrible writing. And I'm going to make that very tiny so you can barely see it. So there we go. Alright, I'm gonna end the video there. If this video gets a whole bunch of likes, I might make a part 2. And oh, always remember to actually name your game Five Nights at Freddy's post shift. There we go. And that's all for today. Nice to see you, my black salattos, and I'll see you on the flip side. See you later.